What if I told you that in 1933, someone built a machine so strange, so ahead of its time, that even today it feels like something from an alternate future? A vehicle that wasn't quite a truck, not exactly a bus, and certainly not a car. It was called the Diamond T Doodlebug, a name as quirky as its design. But beneath that playful nickname was a serious engineering experiment. Why was it built? Who needed such a machine? And how did it quietly reshape ideas about mobility before the world was ready? The Diamond T Doodlebug emerged during a time when transportation needs were rapidly evolving, yet standard vehicle categories remained rigid. Diamond T, already known for premium trucks, embraced a bold philosophy: build something entirely purpose-driven rather than conforming to existing designs. The Doodlebug was conceived as a specialized heavy-duty hauler tailored for unique industrial or logistical needs. Instead of adapting a standard truck, engineers essentially created a one-off solution, blending elements of a tractor, transport carrier, and mobile platform. This philosophy reflected a broader shift of the early 1930s, customization over mass production, where function dictated form, and innovation thrived outside conventional boundaries. At its core, the Doodlebug relied on a heavily modified Diamond T chassis, renowned for durability and precision engineering. Unlike standard trucks of the era, its frame was extended and reinforced to accommodate unusual loads and configurations. Engineers prioritized structural integrity, ensuring the vehicle could handle significant weight without compromising stability. Custom fabrication played a key role. Components were adapted or entirely redesigned to suit its intended purpose. The result was a machine that felt more like a rolling industrial platform than a conventional truck, capable of supporting specialized equipment or cargo in ways typical vehicles simply couldn't manage. What truly set the Doodlebug apart was its unconventional mechanical layout. It often featured multiple axles and a stretched wheelbase, designed to distribute weight evenly across its structure. This not only improved load capacity, but also enhanced stability during transport. The suspension system was engineered for resilience rather than comfort, prioritizing durability under extreme conditions. Some versions reportedly incorporated innovative steering or articulation concepts to manage its unusual size. Compared to standard 1930s trucks, which were relatively compact and rigid, the Doodlebug was a giant experiment, pushing boundaries in load distribution, maneuverability, and structural adaptability. Powering the Doodlebug was a robust inline engine typical of Diamond T's lineup, designed for torque rather than speed. In its original configuration, the engine delivered steady, reliable performance, perfect for hauling heavy loads over long distances. Over time, as the vehicle's role evolved, it's believed that modifications or replacements may have been made to keep it operational. These upgrades would have improved efficiency and reliability, extending the machine's lifespan far beyond its expected service years. While it was never fast, the Doodlebug didn't need to be. Its true strength lay in endurance, capable of performing demanding tasks day after day. The body of the Doodlebug reflected its utilitarian purpose. Built primarily from steel, it emphasized durability over aesthetics, though it still carried the refined craftsmanship Diamond T was known for. The cab was functional and straightforward, offering the driver clear visibility and essential controls without unnecessary complexity. Inside, comfort was minimal. This was a working machine, not a luxury vehicle. Yet, its design balanced practicality with a subtle sense of style, characteristic of 1930s industrial design. The overall appearance was striking, long, low, and purposeful, with a silhouette that hinted at both strength and innovation. In real-world use, the Doodlebug served specialized roles that standard trucks simply couldn't fulfill. It may have been employed in industrial settings, transporting oversized equipment, or acting as a mobile platform for unique operations. Its design allowed it to adapt to tasks that demanded both strength and flexibility. Operators valued its reliability and capability, even if it required careful handling due to its size and unconventional layout. Unlike mass-produced vehicles, the Doodlebug's true value came from its uniqueness, tailored to solve specific challenges, making it indispensable in the environments it served. As decades passed, machines like the Doodlebug became increasingly rare. Many custom-built vehicles were scrapped once their usefulness ended, making surviving examples incredibly valuable. If preserved, the Doodlebug would likely have undergone careful restoration to maintain its historical integrity. Museums and collectors recognize such vehicles not just as machines, but as artifacts of innovation. They represent a time when engineering was deeply personal and experimental. Today, whether displayed in a museum or remembered through archives, the Doodlebug stands as a testament to creative problem-solving in early automotive history. The legacy of the Diamond T Doodlebug lies in its willingness to break the rules. It demonstrated that vehicles didn't have to fit into predefined categories. They could be engineered for specific purposes, no matter how unconventional. This mindset paved the way for modern specialized transport vehicles, from heavy haulers to modular industrial carriers. In many ways, the Doodlebug foreshadowed the customization and adaptability we see in today's engineering solutions. It reminds us that progress often comes from experimentation, even when the results seem unusual at first glance. The Diamond T Doodlebug may not be a household name, but its story is one of bold ideas and fearless engineering. It represents a moment in history when innovation wasn't limited by convention, when engineers dared to build exactly what was needed, no matter how strange it seemed. And perhaps that's its greatest lesson. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden gem of automotive history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What unusual vehicle should we explore next?